Hi everyone. Am I live on Instagram? I know I'm live on YouTube. Hi everyone. Good morning. It's 7 a.m. BST, so it's good morning. And 7 a.m. my time too. Thank you so much for your support. It's a Sunday morning. So if you're watching me, thank you so much for your support. Thank you. Right, so let's get right into it. I already shared with you how I got like contacts of event organizers. I have to agree though, there are not like lots of travel clubs in in the travel and tourism space. For a couple of them that I saw, especially the ones in Southern Africa and all, they had more of what's that thing called? They had more of they had more of like resorts. They were more partners with resorts. For Brazil was like it was like a dead end. I didn't even see anyone. The only one I saw was a travel club that has a Facebook group, so it wasn't a travel club. And for India, I did get a few in India. While I did get a few clubs in India, my problem really was that almost all travel clubs in India sell trips themselves, right? So it's not like they're partners with all the travel agencies and all of that. They're like tour operators, travel agencies themselves. And if you're a travel agent yourself, if you're a DMC yourself, what that means is that you probably have the reach already. And, well, not looking for DMCs if checking out qualifying criteria. We're not on the lookout for DMCs. And so I guess that for the first time, I didn't reach my target because travel clubs, I think I only got about 10, and I'm like, oh, no, this is not working. Yeah, no, I'm gonna send mails to like 10. I think I've started sending to a couple of them yesterday. So basically, what we're gonna be doing this morning is that we're gonna be activating the list that we currently have by sending emails to them. Yeah, I mean finding emails. So I have their website for a couple of them. I copied their website, but I didn't copy their emails alongside. So I'm gonna do that right now. And then I saw something that was quite strange too. So like an insurance company, like a finance company that sells finance, has like a portal, like a community portal for travelers who are using their insurance and who were transacting with them when they travel. And I kind of thought that that was strange, anyways. But and that is why when you have like that's why it's important like us to really have qualifying criterias. Having qualifying criterias like literally just help you, because I've done this before, like not the 100 journeys in 100 days challenge, but have built a community before. And because we just built the community, there weren't like qualifying criterias. And when I began to sell products and services, that was when I really began to segment people. And so it's first of all, when you understand the goal of whatever it is you're trying to build, if it's a community, if you're trying to get people to attend events, if it's going to be a paid event, there is no point going after individuals who you think may not be able to afford that event. Just go where the money is. I mean, if you're if it's a paid event, because imagine if an event is like $500, and then you're targeting or you're trying to talk to people that maybe spend like 99 on events. It's a waste of your time. Of course, maybe a few of them will convert, but before those few convert, it's going to be like a bottle in the neck. And, just one strategy will not bring them in. Several strategies will have to bring them in. I, after a few experiments with like marketing, I discovered and decided that it's just good to go to folks who can afford your products and services, because in that sense they understand the value of the work that you're getting. Only if you're doing a terrible job, anyways, don't try to like sell good on something that's terrible. One of my I don't is it mentor? I mean, but it's somebody that I admire his work. It's somebody I can listen to till I go to bed. Ted Nicholas, he would say that, you know, it was a direct response copywriter. Now he's late because I had a season I was in copywriting, and they would say that really that selling is helping. If you think it's BS, don't bother selling it, because what we're doing is psychological, is emotional, most people to bring money out of their pockets. And if you're not going to do that with integrity, then there's no point doing it. So yes, uh, let's go to. Okay, so I was trying to like create an email template today specifically for event organizers, and I was just like trying to. Okay, let me share that screen. I don't know what this thing is with YouTube. You know, if I try to share my screen, to list the person on the other end for like two 2 seconds there. But it looks like it's live. But when I watch the replays, it looks like it took like a minute for folks to see me. Anyway, so I have this thing that I've created. I'm literally putting all my files in one because I realized that guess I'm forgetting which is which. Yeah. So I just grab the link and put it in between each other. Anyways, this was one of the stuff that I sent to a community leader. So I'm re-editing it before I came on this live. So I have this hello, Esther Akinsola, I had a partnership at Zago. I personally I don't like long emails, and like long emails as in length of words, the number of words in the overall email. I don't like that. I like to keep my emails very short and very simple. In any case, if I ever have to overload a mail, I like it when it is well spaced out and well paragraphed. So anyways, hello, I'm Akinsola, I the partnerships at yada yada yada. Wow, looking into companies that are reshaping travel events. Let me say global travel events that are reshaping global travel events. So there's a theory behind like every email that we write, like that I write, and so I think I today's let me just share that since I think this is like the first email that we're building together from scratch because I'm always like going on my own to, you yeah. So because I used to do cold emailing, I still do cold emailing actually. This is some sort of cold emailing, but I'm talking about mass cold emailing. I do that too. So I just wanted to share the theory behind when we're writing emails and how we write emails. Of course, half the time I write emails that has a lot to do with offers, like what you're offering them. But some of these emails that I write for this purpose, they're just like for introductions, not necessarily an offer. Because I mean, this is not an interesting offer, right? This is an offer is interesting, but there are offers that are very bold, right? There are offers that have guarantees. These don't have guarantees. The bulk of the work here is done when they get on the demo call with me, where I do the presentation and try to convert them and all of that. Anyways, back to this. Okay, I have some demos calls tomorrow, so I was thinking if we had any of them by 9, maybe somebody can come live with me and then we can do the demo together. Yeah, so I mean, let's go through this. Yeah, so the first paragraph, I just tried to mention my name briefly, say how I discovered them, and say what I think about their work. That is, I like to call that some sort of priming, where I'm like, I'm reaching out to you because I understand that you have value and you kind of like add value, then I kind of like reinforce with what they do and how that kind of like aligns with me and what I'm able to do for them. And so that's the offer side of things. But this offer is wrapped in so many words. Usually, if it would just come in, oh, I could potentially get you 90 new clients in 90 days or stuff like that. But in this case, our offer is really wrapped in the things that connect to them because I'm not trying to sell them a product or service. I'm trying to sell them partnership. I'm trying to sell them collaborations. And that's wildly different because yeah. And then I go to the CTA. So the CTA basically is just where I ask for what I want. Like what I want them to do after reading all of this email. So I could say the first thing I do is alignment. Introduction is nothing. I could literally send an email without introducing myself and somebody will still respond. So the first thing is alignment, then the next thing is the offer, and then the last thing is the CTA. And that's how we'd go from there. Okay, so hello, I'm Akinsola, the partnership at Zago Towers. I recently discovered that's like their event name. I put the E in so I can put their event names can be personalized. That are shipping global travel events. Emotion does not resonate with me, it resonates with Zago. So yeah. Anyways, that's not. So I'm going to leave because I have worked on this line, this line, and this last line. I'm just going to leave them as they are. But this second line, I need to work on it because I don't know if this is going to work for them. Let me pull this line to ChatGPT. Let me hear what it will say. ChatGPT, ChatGPT. Yeah. Hi, I need you to read this paragraph. It's a mail that I've written for travel, but I'm now writing this for travel. Maintain my PO the wording supervisors. GPT is such an olodo. Sorry, that's a word in my language. For in my tribe, for who doesn't know what they're doing. It's not giving me what I want. It's not everything that has to do with underrepresented travelers. What drew me in? Okay, I'm just gonna copy the first line because it's only the first line that's like applicable. What drew me in? You see, these travelers are not necessarily underrepresented. This was something for a community, but ChatGPT kept referencing underrepresented. Let me remember. This place for travelers to travel the world with confidence. Event organizers, do they travel with confidence? They don't travel. Their main work is just organizing events. Oh God, please. Still not getting it. I'd actually tried to prompt it earlier today. It wasn't giving me what I wanted. So I thought that maybe I didn't prompt it rightly. But obviously, ChatGPT is a problem. For travelers to experience, no. For travelers to build connection, get familiar with trends. That's what's most likely happen on travel events. Let me mark with trends and better their work. Okay, wait, that might be wrong. I'm coming. What are the expectations? What are the expectations at a travel event? Say if I were to be attending a travel event as a traveler, what can I live with? Then that would potentially shape that line. The alignment line really is just to build familiarity. What's this? I already mentioned connection and maybe diversity. Let me see what's happening here. Get familiar with trends and diversity. That doesn't sit right with me, but I guess that's the best I can come up with now. Because even if like normal events, diversity, and all of that, yeah, connection, but get familiar with trends. I don't know where that is coming from. I mean, because I'm like in travel events, people are going to talk about what's happening in the market and all of that. Yeah, I don't think there's a travel event that people won't even reference all the industry, what's happening in the industry, and that's why I think so. Let me tell ChatGPT to rank it for me. Ranking, it gave me four things. Rank in the top three. Clear value. Yeah, insider knowledge. All right, we are good. Okay, now that we're done with the email, let's move to the other side of things. which is sending emails. I have some email addresses already. So for somebody like Mel, I don't think I want to send the same email to Mel. Mel is somebody that I saw on Meetup, so let's just send a very simple email to Mel. I'm just gonna copy from some emails that I have here. I'm gonna say Meetup. If I say Meetup, then I'll find some emails that I've sent to people that I met on Meetup before. All right. Oh boy, my head hurts. Hello, Mel. Yada 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 yada. I didn't join our community. I've seen one of your events on Meetup while looking for travel events. While looking for global travel events. With these emails, there's no need to rush. All right. This is too all over the place, but yeah. All right. Okay. Cool. So I'm gonna go ahead. I'm right now. I'm sending emails. The reason you can't see my screen is because people's contacts are exposed. We're streaming live, and I didn't make provisions for what's that thing called now? Whatever blurs out people's contacts. Travel coin. I want to believe that I've not sent Mel a message up to now. Yeah, apparently I'm not. No. Have I now? No. No, I am not. So yes. Okay. Alright. So we just hit send. Uh-oh. Oh no, you've got to be kidding me. Oh boy. Give me a moment. I just realized that I I kind of like changed the travel community leaders. Anyways, I'm gonna do it now. My Excel sheet. Sorry, the presentation for travel community leaders. Mhm. It's actually the same for event organizers. Yeah, anyone with link can view. Absolutely. Then why did I get a notification that she won't be able to see it? It's disturbing if it goes out and people are not able to see it. Then what's the point? Yeah, it's actually public. Alright, so in case whatever goes wrong, I'm just going to download this. Yeah, I've been thinking. The same thing that we have for travel community leaders, should it be for event organizers? Yeah, half adventure points. Honestly, I think it should be the same. But offering event organizers 20% seems quite high. But I mean, if it's the same we're offering community leaders, why not, I guess? Let's see how that goes. Because there's a lot of reciprocity that comes into it when they have a community. But if they organize events, we co-organize event together, I don't know how beneficial just yet. The relationship will be like for both of us in the long term. And so right now, sending them the same presentation that I'm sending to what's that thing called? To community leaders kind of feels kind of feels not right. Like it doesn't quite sit right with me. But we'll see. I need to get on the call with the first event organizer first. I'm the first event organizer. And then I see what's obtainable. And then I know if I'm going to go ahead to change anything or not with their outreach. This is, what is this, Brenda? I apparently also saw Brenda on Global, on what's that thing called? Meetup. So I have to send the same email that I just sent to Mel to Brenda. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead to find Mel and um, mm, this is quite strange for me because for global counts. Mhm. Alright. And this is like a paid community anyways. Sure. Fair enough. Hello Brenda. That's her name. R-E-N-D. Yeah. I saw Brenda when I was looking for events. Though she has like her own website. Okay, you didn't say the same for that person. I believe that Mel should also now be able to access this file. Because I mean everything is literally on that file. Hmm. I think I found Dina. I found Dina on Facebook actually. I found that event on Facebook. So yes, I'm just gonna send her a message, and I'm gonna tweak things a bit. Travelo is a company, so I am definitely not going to say does it make sense for Travelo right now because Travelo is an host agency that I have reached out to last week. So I guess this is just one of their travel agents that organizes events to get people into a community, and then from that community she like kind of like upsell them into becoming travel agents or tour operators. And I think it's called Hello Dina, spelled Dina. Yeah. So I didn't see an event on Meetup. I did actually see an event on Facebook. I'm looking for travel events. Mm, mm. I need to remove the word young going forward. Well, a few of them are for young people, but I don't know if hearts is for young people. Oh my god. Alright, so yeah. Global Girls was not necessarily for young folks. So Trail Bond. I remember Trail Bond. I found them on Eventbrite. Let me quickly send that to. There are specific emails that they are different. The ways I found them are different, and I don't want to mix things up. So I'm just gonna go ahead to like send them first before sending the others that that are pretty much I found the same way while scoring the internet. Trail Bound Project. Mm, sorry, I found this one's on Eventbrite. 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 That it. Absolutely. You can also update these things in my sheet. Activity. Then drop down. I think I showed you how what my sheet looks like in the past. How I update, what each field has, and all of that. I want to believe I did. If I didn't, I would be more than happy to just like briefly share this screen. Comment, call, DM, email, call, DMs, emails. What again? For event organizers. I think that's all. Hmm. Done. And so we just come this way. Yep. And that's about it. And then we come here and we click on ways that we reach them, how we reach them, and where they currently are on the conversion map. This is okay. This is another person I need to hear now. I found an event in Korea. I thought it was quite strange. Well, why do I think it was strange? I don't think it's strange. Koreans, you know, should organize events too. I think that they do a lot of local events. They're not like folks that you like see everywhere or you see in like certain places. So I guess that's why I was quite surprised. Does global collaboration make sense for MIT? So I found their event when I was looking on Facebook actually. I just wanted to get specific ones off the way. Facebook. Yeah. Oops, her name is not Mel. I don't know her name. They don't have a name actually. They just have like what's that thing called again? They just have like the organization name. Alright, so uh inbound. What's this? Travel click. I found travel click on Eventbrite, so off we go. Quickly, there's specific ones that I remember, and I found them differently from like majority, so I just wanted to get those out of the way first. Okay. Oosh. You know what I did? I copied the body of the email in the subject, and I'm like, "Ugh." You know how long it is, and then I don't think I want to delete that trip because I could have easily just like, you know what, I'm not doing this with you, I'll just delete it. But nah, what's that a travel company name again? Travel click. Okay, I think I shared my thoughts yesterday on what I think about finding travel event organizers, using specific platforms and all of that. A lot of them were just meh. You have to like really, oh well, meet up. Meet up was good enough. You have to really use these words that look like code combinations, site, Google, um, dash or whatever to really get what you're looking for. Hello Tina. Yeah, I found the event. I found Tina on Eventbrite actually. Then I'm going to remove. I'm gonna just say, bro. Oh yeah, I'm right because it was helping. Yeah, we're on events right now because it was helping travelers. Yeah, I thought I had made mistake. I thought I had made a mistake. I just knew I wasn't gonna rush this because rushing it is how do I say it again? What? Tina. Okay. Global cycle. Let me see what it is about. What is it about global cycle? Because I don't remember them. Do you remember how I met them or how I found them? Okay, so these are like the digital nomad stuff. Right. Thank you everyone for tuning in this morning. I'm just going to go ahead to send mails to like the rest of the event organizers that we have. It's Sunday. I like to take things a bit slow on Sundays because I don't get to rest Mondays through Saturdays. So perhaps I'm only going to work like 2 hours today and then we see again tomorrow. Thank you so much for your support. I cannot thank you enough, but I'm grateful. Thank you so much. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for sharing the post. Thank you for agreeing to become, one of the witnesses to observe this event. It means a lot to me that you're doing this with me. It means a lot to me that you believe in Zago. I mean, because if you don't believe in Zago, if you don't believe in me, you probably wouldn't show up. And that means a lot. And that's the kind of support, hope, belief, I guess, that you can buy. Thank you so much. Looking forward to seeing you tomorrow. Bye.